How potent is the teeth of your order?
My goodness.
You always seem to play your best basketball in March. Why?
Just knowing it's like March Madness, anything could happen, so give it all we got.
Is your voice going to be ready for the NCAA tournament next week?
I hope so.
What's the camaraderie like with this team? Your teammates are loving you right now.
Yeah, they're crazy. We're crazy. We have tons of fun in the dugout.
Do you realize the magnitude of this moment? This is a Bobcats team that was 24-1 their last 25 games. Their one loss was to UConn, 11-time national champion.
Only two teams to get them, huh? Us and UConn. No, a really good team. And I told Trish after the game, man, like, it's a really enjoyable team to watch.
Ground ball off the glove of Lichtenwalder. Ricochets to Gimisad. Spins, throw to first. Pick. Oh, got her. Wow. Overall in the MLL draft, Will York loses his stick. Nice poke from behind by Johnny Sertic, senior captain. And he accelerates downfield. Army trying to turn defense into offense, and they do. Nate Jones gets his 12th goal this season. Reve's signature Bucknell moment came 3 weeks ago in Worcester, Mass. Tallied her first career home run in a 1-0 win against the Crusaders, part of a 3-game sweep. The 0-1 grounded up the middle for a base hit. The freshman comes through. 1 run will score. 2 runs will score. Both runners advance. Bison draw first blood. Fans are fired up. This Keystone State rivalry between Bucknell and Lafayette. The Bison have won 9 straight against the Leopards. It's Mack versus Kikowski. Bucknell on their home whites. And missing the layup from point-blank range, it's Walker. Here comes Lafayette in their maroon jerseys. This is a team that struggles on the road, just 2-8 this season, 15-59 the last 5 years away from the Kirby Sports Center. Their offense orbits around Natalie Kikowski. That's the key, Blake. You got to get her touches inside.
You absolutely do. You can see them trying to get to it. A lot of help side defense coming off on her. She's going to really be hard-pressed to get it, but if her teammates can make shots, open it up a little bit like that, then maybe they'll find some success.
Welcome back, Drew Freeland. Missed last game with an illness. She's back, and she allows her squad to draw first blood. Bucknell, they run this motion offense, a lot of cuts and weaves. They average 15 assists per game, tops in the Patriot League. Ball movement's imperative. Max surveys the scene, finds Slagus. They have size, but their bigs can stretch the floor. The floor spacing's tremendous. And how about the soft, feathery touch from Kai English?
They were working during shoot-around this morning on getting English the ball, encouraging her to be aggressive, driving to the rim. She obviously took that message to heart.
English, a third-team All-Patriot League selection last year. Cat partially deflects that one, and Slagus is able to scoop up the ball. Bucknell, such a good home team. Walker uncorks one, and it's in. Walker now just 14 points away from becoming the 24th women's basketball player to reach the 1,000-point plateau. That's amazing to think. She only had 1 scholarship coming out of high school.
It's pretty incredible, and that's what you see a lot of at the Patriot League is the good coaches find those diamonds in the rough, are able to develop them, and Cat Walker's a perfect example of that.
From Red Oak, Iowa. Grew up on a 1,200-acre farm with 3,000 cattle. Here's Michaela Wilson, knives her way inside, too strong, but there's Kikowski imposing her will. But she's off the mark, cleared by Slagus again. Slagus has a chance to become Bucknell's all-time leader in rebounds when it's all said and done. Cat not bashful at all, off the mark. Threes are a byproduct of this Bucknell offense. They shoot a lot of them, but it's not by design.
Yeah, naturally it comes through, and I mean, even earlier with Walker, and just in transition, running your lanes correctly and just letting it come to you.
How about the high-low play, able to muscle it in down low? That's a tough angle for Caitlin Slagus.
And she just did a really good job of keeping her balance. That's the first thing she did before scoring. She got her feet underneath of her, located the rim with her eyes, and then able to finish.
Johnson whips it to no one. And another empty possession for the Leopards. Turnovers are a problem with Lafayette as we take another look at this high-low play.
Yeah, great job, like we said, underneath, getting on balance. But yeah, to your point with Lafayette, nearly 18 turnovers a game. That's last in the Patriot League. And when you're a team that struggles offensively, and they do, you can't give up possessions like that.
And you talked about starting fast. Bucknell plus 119 in the first quarter this year. Off to a fast 7-2 start. 2 minutes and change in. They just have so many weapons. I mean, like 9 different players average a field goal per game with this team.
It's not something you usually see, and you have to have an unselfish team to be willing to let that happen.
English with the step back. She was working on that pregame with shooting coach Janine Radice.
She sure was, and the step back, though, I like that. A lot of confidence from English.
Bison playing spoiler. mathematically eliminated from postseason contention. Lehigh, one of 4 teams battling for the final 3 slots in next month's Patriot League Conference Tournament, currently on the outside looking in, 2 games back of Lafayette with 6 to go, including this one. Here's Jared Sweeney. The switch hitter bats from the left side, 279 hitter, 2 homers, 25 RBI. Jack Simpson came in relief in the 3rd inning in place of Nate Grishas, who left with flu-like symptoms. And since that bumpy 3rd inning, Simpson has settled down, eyeballing just his 2nd win of the season. But it's a 2-0 count to Sweeney. Maybe you think about taking a strike here if you're Sweeney. All 2-time Patriot League Coach of the Year Sean Leary wants is the tying run to get to the plate. Give his squad a chance. They just swept Bucknell last weekend. Outside 3-0. So he'll be taking all the way right here. He can cuddle up on the left side of the batter's box. I mean, there is no way he's swinging on a 3-0 count with the tying run on deck. And he takes a bell-tie pitch for a strike, count 3-1. The offering. Roped in the left. Schuler drifting back. Turns around. Makes the catch. An adventurous route. Remember, he came in to replace Jared Dreisen when Dreisen left with an upper extremity injury and frustration from Sweeney. Just got under a hittable pitch.
Now batting the catcher number 23, Jeff Shainfeld.
Now batting, it's Jeff Shainfeld. Last time up, Jeff Shainfeld was hit by a pitch on the left forearm, and then he slammed his bat and stared down Jack Simpson. Let's see if anything escalates from that. First pitch. Low and away, 1-0. I mean, if you're Simpson, you don't want to hit Shainfeld here because then you would have the tying run coming to the plate with Ryan Malloy, who's got 8 home runs. That's tied for 2nd most in the Patriot League. And then Tony Gallo, who owns Bucknell this year. So they're going to challenge Shainfeld. But it's a 2-0 count. Shainfeld, a 297 hitter with 42 RBI and 6 long balls. Just need him on, though. But it's a 2-1 count. From the 6'8", 270-pound Jack Simpson. A lot of moving body parts, but seems like he's in a bit of a rhythm. He's only yielded 1 hit since the 4-run 3rd inning. This ball's tomahawked to deep left field. On its way. There it goes. Gone! Home run, Jeff Shainfeld. His 7th of the year. We talked about Lehigh's propensity to hit the home run ball, and he's taking his sweet time rounding the bases. That's how you get some revenge after Simpson plunked you last time.